I've never been to a Walmart without seeing someone really strange. What happened to me recently was just beyond strange. It was the week of Black Friday, and my Walmart was open late. Around 11 p.m. I was there looking for a new laptop. Luckily, I found the last one on the shelf, a great deal for Black Friday. As I picked it up, a big, dirty-looking guy approached me, saying he urgently needed a laptop. Nervously, I apologized, explaining it was the last one. He got angry and caused a bit of a scene. It was clear he wasn't normal, and my heart raced because I usually don't feel on edge in these situations. While everyone watched the big guy causing a scene, I quickly grabbed the laptop box and headed straight to a line. He kept yelling at me as I walked away. It was unbelievable. Some people in line even tried to laugh with me, saying the guy was crazy. When I got home, my family was already asleep. I went outside to the yard by the pool to set up my new laptop. Suddenly, the light on the side of the house turned on because of movement. I checked to make sure no one was there. Does that light go off sometimes? Yeah. But there's a small patch of woods next to the house, so animals often trigger it. Anyway, I wanted to double check it, so I went inside, locked the door, and finished setting up my laptop in the living room. Outside, a car alarm suddenly blared, and I quickly realized it was my Cadillac making the racket. I peeked out the window to confirm. In a rush, I sprinted upstairs to grab my keys, hoping to silence the blaring alarm with the panic button. However, it didn't work from inside the house, so I ventured onto the porch and managed to click it off. Curiosity struck me when I noticed a new car parked in front of our house, which hadn't been there when I arrived home. It was unusual since everyone in our closed-off community had spacious driveways. Feeling uneasy, I descended from the porch and spotted someone inside that unfamiliar car. In response, I hurried back inside, securing the door behind me. I went to my mom's room and expressed my concern, saying, "I think someone outside wants to harm us." Given my parents' complicated situation, my dad wasn't always around, and it would have been different if he were there to share this alarming discovery. My mom, visibly worried by my account, accompanied me downstairs. She peered through the front door's peephole, gasping and covering her mouth. Following suit, I looked through it and was horrified to see a large man standing on the other side of our stoop. I quietly told my mom, "I think that man followed me from Walmart." All of a sudden, the doorknob turned as he tried to open the door. When that didn't work, he began banging on the door. My mom gasped and cried, and my little sister came out of her room, getting scared as she realized what was happening. The banging stopped, and there was silence, except for my mom talking to the police on the phone. A few minutes passed, and my mom was still on the line with 911. The police were on their way when there was a loud crash downstairs in the den. A window had been broken. My mom and sister screamed and cried. I told them to run upstairs while I locked the door. I stayed down there, expecting the door to be tried or another crash. Surprisingly, nothing happened. I heard a police car quickly approaching outside my house. It was the fastest response time I'd ever heard of. I went outside to guide them to the den where the glass was shattered. In our home, we discovered a big, messy, and strange-looking man hiding behind one of our sofas. The police quickly arrested him, and we decided to take legal action against him. Throughout the whole incident, he shouted rude words and threats at me, which didn't help his situation. The police officers mentioned that he seemed unstable and possibly under the influence of drugs. Despite this, they assured us that he wouldn't bother us again and advised us to have a peaceful night. So even though it might be entertaining to observe people at Walmart and laugh at some amusing things, it's important to realize that you might also come across individuals who pose a danger to society in your local Walmart. And sometimes after incidents like this, it's good to check while walking or driving home for a stalker. What are your thoughts about this story? I hope you enjoyed this video. Please subscribe to our channel and check out one of these videos to help the channel grow. See you next time around. Take care.